Hey everyone, welcome to another video. Happy to have you join me as always. You know, one of my surprisingly popular videos from last year was actually all about my planner. I bought this planner last year when I was heading back to school, and I wanted something that could easily combine my personal life, my blogging life, as well as my school life rolled into one. I love having things all together in one place. It's easy and accessible. Now, when I first got this, I did a short and sweet, no talking run through of what this planner looked like, how I set it up, and how I plan to use the actual planner. And I got a lot of positive feedback for those of you who just love planners in general and was really looking for inspiration on how to make something quite functional for your day-to-day life. So because this planner expires in about September, October-ish, I was on the hunt for a brand new one. And it hit me that, well, it is back to school season, and probably most of you would be looking for new planners as well. If you are heading back to school, maybe you'd be interested in my brand new planner, which just came in earlier this week, and I'm really excited about it, especially because it's a completely different format, look, layout than the one I have right here. So I will put the link to this planner video from last year down below in the information bar if you want to have a peek and catch up to what's happening. So quick note, this was a planner I had purchased off of eBay all the way from Korea. I'm a big fan of Korean planners. I think they do a lot of very functional layouts. I love the aesthetic, the quality, the paper is superb. Love all those things, and those were some of the elements I was looking for in a new planner. This ran me about 30 to 40 bucks because I did have to buy it online. I have it shipped here from Asia. So my brand new planner arrived, and I am thrilled because I could find it on Amazon, and that was part of the tipping point. I wasn't crazy about paying, exuberant prices to have it shipped here, and it was a lot of planners here that you can buy are quite expensive, TBH. So this is my new happy planner. Those of you in the planner community will be you'll know this. It won't be a surprise to you. But if you're just tuning in for the very first time, this planner thing, all new to me. I've never used this type of a ring system, which apparently is called an arc ring, if I'm not mistaken. It's similar to like a binder ring, except that there's no holes in the middle. It's more of a plastic disc. But why I chose this planner was because you can customize the happy planner, which FYI comes in two sizes. There's a larger one. This is the comparatively smaller one, but I mean, still bigger than my old one. But this drew me because you can actually take sections and pages in and out of the actual binding. You can add your own insert if you would like, or you can even add in little accessories. I'll show you some that I purchased for my new planner. But altogether, this was quite affordable. I think this ran me about $30 on Amazon.ca. I will put the link to anything that I can find that I bought down below in the information bar in case you're interested in them as well. Although I will say, because it is now back to school season, I have a feeling that the planners on Amazon are going to be marked up a bit in price because they know that's the time they can make money off of you. But I will put the links down below in case you want to check it out yourself. So in terms of this, nice customization function, nice large pages, great paper, as I have heard and seen in other YouTube videos, which is one of the draws for me as well. I love using marker pens, so nice paper is essential for me and just part of the pleasure of using a beautiful planner. So let's get a close-up on this one. I'll show you the layouts and most of the pages, and we can talk a bit more in detail about the happy planner. When you first get your happy planner, this is more or less what you will see. It has a little packaging flap on the front as well as the back. And I guess this is a good time to show you how the arc ring system works. So everything has these special, hole punches on the side, and you can just take off the pages like this, and this works for all of the pages inside the happy planner. The front cover as well as the back, looking like this, not including this plastic packaging, are both laminated, so gives a bit more durability to your planner. Once you open it up, we have our lovely front page that says, hello, this happy planner belongs to your name if you wish to put it down there, 2016 to 2017. The whole color scheme of this particular design called Hello Life is very feminine, perhaps a little bit too girly for me, but I think I can work with it, and the colors are definitely very on trend with the turquoise as well as the pink and dashes of a more neutral pale gold. When you open up the next page, you'll find a 2-year year at a glance. So we have 2016 over here and 2017 on this side. Now, let's have a look at how the months and weeks are laid out. Before you actually get to the add a month calendar, you have this pre-planning sheet. So for example, this one is July and has a little column on the side that lets you fill in what you're currently loving for the month of July. If you blog or you like to use your planner almost as a journal as well, this might be something nice to fill out. It has things like what you're reading, watching, cooking, eating, crafting, loving, listening to, things like that. There are 3 small calendars, months for one of the previous month, the current month, and the following month. You have a birthday section, you have the monthly goal section, and you have any important dates that you might want to write in here. Now, every single monthly tab is actually different. Some of them will just be a design, some will have words on them. This particular color scheme has a lot of gold foiling in it. And I do like that all the monthly tabs are done in this laminated plastic. So it's a bit more hard wearing if you're using this frequently. So, flipping over to this side, you'll see the monthly layout. Nice and big clear boxes. It has the title of the month. It has a side column for notes, some small decorations, and it begins on a Sunday and then takes you through to Friday, and then Saturday is on the other side. Now this may or may not be the way that you love it. Maybe you prefer your weeks to start on a Monday and end on a Sunday. It's not a big deal for me, but this is how the Happy Planner and this particular design, I guess, does it. Once you open this up, you'll see the weekly layout, and the weekly layouts are exactly the same throughout the whole planner. You have your month at a glance as a little thumbnail up top. You have a side column for notes, and then you have your vertical planning sections. There are no labels for this Hello Life variation of the Happy Planner. Some of them are labeled with morning, afternoon, and evening. I know the Happy Planner has recently, for 2017, come out with a horizontal layout, but I haven't seen it yet. Some of you have already purchased that. You can look it up on YouTube if you want to see how that goes. But I have the traditional vertical layout, which is a little narrow, but I do like that it's sectioned out for you and there's no labeling up top. Some of these come with a little quote or decoration on the bottom if that's what you like. But again, all of the pages are laid out the exact same way. So I'll just give you a quick flip through of some of the tabs. This is August. We've got September, it's just more of a watercolor. November. December over here. Oops. We have January of 2017, March, May with the gold foiling. So a lot of little details, and again, a very feminine color palette right here. Now at the back of the planner, there's no extra section for notes. This is just the back of a weekly page, and it says notes, but come on, you need a little extra in here. So realistically, the planner itself is just a combination of monthly and weekly pages. Now I know that you can buy Happy Planner branded accessories from Me and My Big Ideas online and in some micro stores or crafting stores, I've been told. But for me, it was very expensive to have them shipped from the Happy Planner website. I think it was almost like $20. And then of course it's in USD, which doesn't really make sense for me as a Canadian with the exchange rate. So instead, I found that Staples has a very similar ARC customizing folder, notebook, planner system that they sell. It's very sparse, but they do have a few accessories, and the binding is exactly the same. It is not the exact same size as you'll see to my Happy Planner. It is a little bit smaller, but it works very similarly, and I can put the pages in and out, no big deal. So all of these are actually from Staples, quite affordable. I got a set of 3 notepads. These are narrow list making pads, and the paper quality is quite decent as well. So I got a pack of this for my planner. I also just bought some spare paper, lined paper. Looks like this, double-sided. Again, the Staples Arc System product. Next, I bought a poly pocket divider. So this snaps into the binding of the Happy Planner. I can put receipts, any small notes or lists or things like that. Again, a little smaller, but not a big problem for me. Next, this is actually from the Me and My Big Ideas brand, shall we say, and it's fit for the Happy Planner, so this is exactly the right size. Make sure you look at the sizing when you're buying their accessories, because it does come with a larger size and a smaller size, which is what I have right here. So this is their 6-month extension pack. This is undated, meaning you can put any date that you want on here and really fully customize it. I got this for the sole purpose of using it as an add-on for my blog planning. So I love having the month at a glance for my blog. It's easier for me to plan that way. The weekly does give you the morning, afternoon, and evening, whether you like it or not. It's here. You can washi tape over it if you prefer. And the pre-month planning looks a little different in the 6-month extension pack, but you know, the titles are very similar. It's not a make or break deal. This set comes with enough for 6 months, and it ran me about $10 over on Amazon. And that's it. That's a quick walkthrough of my new Happy Planner. I'm quite excited to start planning and scribbling in it. It'll be nice not to have to do all of the dates myself because it is already dated. I think I'll probably just carry around maybe 6 months with me at a time, and then add in my blog spare planner pages to this to make it a combined functional notebook. So very excited about this. I do have some apprehensions about how well the plastic rings will hold up. Granted, I will say they look and feel a little cheap, and I'm not sure how good quality they are, but only time will tell. But I am excited about just being able to take things out and put them back in and just have that customization factor. If you would like updates on me and my Happy Planner and how we have been getting along, I'd be happy to give you an update, maybe as a blog post, let's say around the 3 months mark, once I actually get familiarized with the system, and we'll see how this vertical layout works for me, as it's very different than all of my previous ones. If you have questions and comments, feel free to leave me something down below in the comments section, or hit me up over on social media at any time. Again, hope that you really enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care. Bye.